Okay, that is 14 out of 15. Hey, Debbie, 14 out of 15 channels. We're live. Debbie is here, and let's bring up the chat. We can. Is this it right here? I think this is it. Yes. Yes. There's the chat. Hey, Orca, you swimming with the fishes? How's it going, buddy? Let's refresh the chat since I don't have a chat number. Just Debbie and Orca saying hello. So far, we'll disable the eating the fucking fish. Yeah. That's good, man. Someone's got some pretty hair today, and his name is Trendy Nay. Oh, my sister wants to cut this off. I just love it so much. And so does my Beazle. How you guys doing this morning? I've got some crazy news. You guys that watch the show on H, we got two Seans like I wouldn't notice. Sean. Hey, Sean, what's up, Sean? You gonna watch the Trendy Dabber show, Sean? Fucking A, hair looks on point. Thank you. What's new today, Sean? We're gonna go over what's new right now. As a matter of fact, it's a great question. Let me show you what's new. You remember, you guys that watched the show a few days ago, the internet was all abuzz with, some bullshit story about 5G affecting altimeters and airplanes. And I did a little of this on my show with y'all and showed you how easy Googling is. And I said, well, what's an altimeter run on? Oh, right, air pressure. Oh, you mean it doesn't run on 5G interferenceable frequencies? No, it doesn't. Not the one that almost every pilot uses almost 24 hours, almost the entire time they fly. That's not affected by any kind of radio frequencies at all. There is a secondary altimeter on planes. Not all planes have them, but there's a secondary one that uses frequencies in really bad conditions or whatever, very similar to the frequencies of 5G. And they purported in a study that didn't study anything that these frequencies were going to somehow interfere with the ability of the altimeter to do its job. And I came on here like this, and I go, this is all bullshit. Watch how fast this goes away. Right? I told you guys that, right? 3-4 days ago. Oh, no, it's going to be a big disaster. Planes are going to fall from the sky. No, they're not. Pull up the headlines today. Very first headlines that come up. Major airlines say the 5G doomsday scenario is over. Oh, they must have gone into all those planes and reprogrammed all those altimeters on all those thousands of planes. It's almost not worth looking at, but just worth a mention, I think. So, I think it's interesting, and I think you guys might find this interesting too. Maybe I'll show you the example of it, what I saw, and then I'll tell you what I think about it. You guys know how Fox News has a narrative, and at Fox News, they have a talking points bulletin, a memo that goes out to everybody at the news agency, just like CNN, just like MSNBC. These talking points tell them things that they should hit on and things that they should, hey, Darlene, I haven't seen you in forever. And things that that they shouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole. Those are the talking points memos that all of these news agencies get. And they all, when you go from broadcast to broadcast on the same channel, you'll see they all avoid the same topics and say the same topics. It's painfully obvious. Painfully obvious. Well, I want you guys to hear I'm thinking maybe we should go with this one first. There was two videos that I watched. I'm not sure which one it was the same thing. So let me see.
Since our withdrawal from Vietnam, that sets the precedent.
I think this is it.
If he lets it. So, Steve, you bring up such an interesting point about surrounding yourself with fresh and new voices that dissent at times so that you get everybody's opinion in, right? Well, who would take to a mayor's meeting today? How about a top prosecutor? And I don't know how the vice president would do in that environment, but she was a top prosecutor, right? She was the attorney general.
Want the president to run again in 2024, Steve?
You know, those numbers Biden world. And I have heard from somebody at the White House that there's an expression in Biden world, essentially, and those are the people who are going to be with him.
That tribe, that dedicated following. I mean, the result is you become deaf to any dissent whatsoever. You become disconnected.
So last hour, Peter was on, and I said, look, it wasn't part of what we were going to talk about. We were just going to have him do his report, and I go to my first guest.
I would have to
on quickly. Look, Peter was ready.
I'd have to go through this
question, but nobody else was, and I asked him to take a tour of the room and tell me what
they were talking about.
Story after story with finger pointing at Ron Klain, among others. There's a CNN story that came out with guess how many sources? 36 sources about President Joe Biden. And interestingly, and that's
what was interesting about this was they were talking about Afghanistan, and the people were only saying that there were 11 service members or 13 service members who died when we were getting out of Afghanistan, and they say it twice. And it's in this or the other video that I was watching. It might be this one. I should have looked at the freaking time.
President Biden under a cloud.
I don't know why I didn't look at the time, man.
Well,
what does work? You can't do both. You can't stay in your basement in Delaware and not stay in your.
But it's just a very short.
That up with the polls and that point that we covered earlier.
A very short mention.
Although he says that he ignores them, he really
of these 13 services
overperform. He didn't overpromise, which was what the question was. What did you make of his answer?
I thought that was the most delusional press conference I have ever seen. He said he overperformed, but the American people give him a 33% rating in Quinnipiac. He begins by touting the economy, for which the American people give him a approval rating of anywhere between 36 and 40%. He said he did not make a mistake in Afghanistan. So the American people say, nope, 31% approval, President Biden. It was delusional. And Harris, it was also the first time we had seen the President of the United States, or really Biden ever, in a 2-hour solo format. The debates from the campaign don't count.
Hey, Lenny.
There you had a moderator. First time we see him for 2 hours in the solo format. And I left that press conference genuinely scared for the future of our country. This is someone who is deeply delusional.
Wait till she gets into Afghanistan.
He does not know how to lead. He does not have a basic grasp on the facts. He continued to peddle mistruth after mistruth, emboldening Putin, emboldening Xi and China. And this is only 1 year. We've only had 1 year of President Biden. And look at the crises and the fires across the country that he entirely ignores. We have 3 more years left of this guy. I left very disturbed and even more disturbed by the reporters. So I can tell you, if President Trump said half of what Biden had said yesterday, reporters would have been screaming. They would have had follow-ups. They would have spoken over President Trump as he was speaking. I'm sorry, Mr. President, that's not true. They didn't do that yesterday.
She didn't give any examples of anything he said that was fucked up. In fact, Hi-Rai, who came in here, who I have a feeling doesn't really like Joe Biden to begin with, he walked out of that fucking press conference liking the guy a lot more. He's like, actually, he's kind of a likable old man, he said. I was like, damn, to hear that from someone that supports Donald Trump is crazy, right? With a drunk, no.
So it's a toxic formula when you have.
What was last night, Friday night, dude? Were you guys live? I'm sorry, bro. I was watching a movie with Mark, homie. I'm sorry. I did not.
A delusional president and a press corps that is just uninterested in basic follow-ups.
You know what's interesting, Shannon? I mean, you and I have both been in that small press briefing room, and it can get really small when tough questions are asked. And I did feel that reporters leaned in a bit yesterday, but not to talk about the crime crisis.
God, I hate her
it
so
actually
much.
worked for him staying home, so I'm not sure that messaging is going to help him on any of
Well,
the
what
things he's
does
trying to
work?
get done.
You can't do both. You can't stay in your basement in Delaware and not stay in your basement in Delaware. You're gonna have
It's
mistake.
because they say it twice.
Now, he actually went into much more detail about it. What did you make of his answer yesterday?
I thought it was a weak, typical deflection where, to echo my colleagues here, he has a care about basic grocery items and the cost.
So anyway, 2 times in this broadcast, I can't find it, and it's twice. Kylie McEnany, this blonde hair down here, she says, you know, Biden screwed up Afghanistan. We lost 13 service members when we exited Afghanistan. Fast forward to the end of the broadcast. She says the exact same thing. She goes, you know, Biden screwed up Afghanistan. We lost 13. And he never wants to answer to the families of those service members we lost when we exited Afghanistan. You guys know what's wrong with that picture? That's the narrative over at Fox, is you're allowed to call out Joe Biden, but you aren't about the United States military. And you cannot say that the patriarch of was a water deliverer. He would bring water to his neighbors so people could drink and cook food. And Joe Biden and Kamala Harris dropped a bomb on his house, him and all of his kids. Yeah, murdered the family. And you'll notice, as horrible as that was under Joe Biden's watch, Fox News won't even mention it because they are under strict orders over there to not mention that incident. There's plenty of other things they can attack Joe Biden on, but don't say that the military fucked up. No, not over there on Fox News. You can't even mention the incident. You can literally say 13 Americans died because America, red, white, and blue, woo! But you can't even mention the innocent children that weren't even a part of that war that got demolished by a fucking drone bomb. And the reason why is because Fox News supports that murder. That's why. That's why they don't use it as a weapon against Joe Biden. Just so you guys see how disgusting politics really are. You won't even call Joe Biden the murderer. My mom won't either. And my mom is just as bad as Fox News. You know what? That wasn't Joe Biden. That was a general in the military. I said, Mom, they have to get presidential approval before you drone bomb a house. Trust me, Joe Biden his hands are all over that. You don't think he fucking was the one that had the final decision on that kill? You think he let some general, while they're exiting, I said this to my mom, Mom, do you really believe that while we're exiting Afghanistan, that a general would have the authority to drone strike a house while we're pulling out of Afghanistan without presidential approval, mother? Yeah, that's how delusional my mom is. Just like Fox News. It's psychotic. And they're all so, well, gung-ho, America, the United States military can't do anything wrong. Right on, Dan Mercer. Right on, Dan Mercer. I agree. Yes. I'm so glad I inspired some emotion in some of you. Yep, best show in months. Guy popped off at my... Was it one of the regulars, Billy? Or was it a chatter, or was it someone on camera? I would not want to be on the receiving end of a Billy Ballantyne salvo, bro. No. That must have been brutal. I can only imagine. Is it worth going back and watching with the people? Did it move pretty quick, or was it like over a long period of time? Or is it even available on the internet to watch? I don't know. I don't know if he saves his videos on his channel. Makes them. I agree. Bravo. Good, Lenny. Good. I like to bring you guys a little something we can dig our teeth into. You know, I am not political. I want people to know that I'm not political, but I do point out the hypocrisy of all politics. And just because I'm discussing politics doesn't mean I'm political. And I want you guys to know you can believe whatever you want. You can support whoever you want. You can vote for or not vote for whoever you want. It used to bother me. People used to come in here and say Trump 2020, and it used to get under my skin. I used to think, God, you're an idiot if you support Donald Trump. And now I'm like, well, you got Joe Biden instead. Holy shit. It's, you know, you can't blame someone for being a Trump supporter today. You know, maybe a few years ago you could, but not today. And now we know everything is fucked up. Now we know all of them are liars. They're all murderers. They're all bad. So I wash my hands of all of it. Click away from Nate's show. Oh, that's okay if they do, bro. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. It's nice of you. Thanks for the link, homie. I got it up over here.
You booked us.
Okay. Now it's a 4-hour broadcast.
I think I'm over that stage.
It's a 4-hour broadcast, so give me the time to start.
Fuck it all up.
God damn it, Billy. No.
Disclaimer: carrots do not help with
I love these guys.
Way,
Don't call me.
you're shoving them in your mouth.
Who's
to
called?
block
Hold on.
bit
God
part
damn it.
from going in your throat. So I guess carrots. Could
Yeah,
help
find the time, let me know.
A little bit if you just slice.
Ghost Ninja SD
Pop one.
on Twitter and Ghost Ninja SD on YouTube.
So, just so you know,
Dude, did he cut his hair? Did Ghost Ninja have longer hair, bro? Or am I imagining that?
my Nathan or our professor is calling because Nathan's competing in next weekend, so he's making sure that he's in the right rank and everything. So I'll be right back. He's just making sure I signed him up in the right rank.
Okay. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay.
Fine, I'll continue.
All right. Fuck it. Then I guess we run the stream now.
Well, I was in the middle of something.
Oh, he's losing
and,
weight?
It's carrot information. Carrot proper information.
Yes.
You guys were going to watch the stream that Billy Ballantyne was on last night where he got into it with somebody. It's going to be fun. We'll get high and watch Billy.
Say carrots are good for your eyesight, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
That was medical misinformation.
Yeah.
But you can, these days, if you dry
Billy, were you
carrots out with
drinking?
paper towel, slice them into long waist slices, put them on a piece of duct tape, and then tape them over your mouth.
Yeah.
You could prevent COVID transmission.
Yeah.
with carrots.
Yeah, because you're using the carrots, the natural.
Drinking, Billy?
Right. And you
Yeah.
could also stay hydrated.
Are you
with
super
carrots
high?
by soaking them in water
Ah.
and popping up your asshole.
Yeah. So it's basically hydrating, but again, skipping your liver, so your hydration goes up. The only problem is it might be a little.
Doc says, Billy, where are you? Billy,
Billy,
where'd you go, Billy?
Liver, but it's a good way of hydrating quickly and also protecting yourself from coronavirus.
We also all know that, the anus is the fastest way to hydration. That's why we do enemas, coffee enemas.
Exactly. Yeah,
I never do that.
So a carrot up your ass, as long as you leave it there,
Yeah.
will promote hydration. This is
Yeah.
medical. Throw in.
I like how he's like, yeah,
No,
carrot up your ass. Yeah, that's great.
Not misinformation. If anyone else wants to say something about that.
Yeah, Doc. Yeah. What up, Verse? Hey, Verse, you want to get in here?
You ever notice the closer you get to California,
You guys see the market?
We put up our butts.
It's got a lot of green.
I don't know. I think that's more of a Tennessee
Still
thing.
very, very low.
Tennessee thing.
No, what the fuck ever in LA? they're
Ethereum got
fucking
within
up there.
$300 of
Yo,
Orlando's
yo,
prediction.
They've been putting all kinds of shit up their butts,
Which is
LA for
psychotic.
a fashion statement.
Oh yeah.
Not even for the
I
necessity.
said it would never happen,
Yeah,
and
not
it's
even
almost
the
happened.
necessity of survival, just because it's the cool thing. To
So the cult leader
There's
knows
no
more than
Solana.
me about Ethereum.
Fucking studios or whatever the fuck they call them.
Yeah.
fucking California than there is in the rest of the world, man.
Oh yeah, I thought about getting in that business too. It's lucrative as fuck.
There's a lot of
Myself
butt
a nice
stuff going on.
Dude, if I had a nice colonic studio down in West Hall,
I'm going up to about 256.
Evan Owens pisses me off when it comes to chat. I've been in for years.
Hey,
Some of you guys know, and I want to fucking punch you in the
let me go whole screen with you. I piss you
I'll
off.
go check to meet you and face to face. So I could just like pull your tongue out a little bit and then like.
Oh, here it is. I found it.
Hey,
what?
hey, Valentine. I gotta say, yeah,
Valentine.
hold on.
Hey, Valentine.
All right, suck my balls, Eugene. Okay.
What is going on?
I'm trying to keep it calm.
Here, let me hear. Oh,
Nice hair.
So when I click on the sound thing, nothing happens.
Oh God, my dads are fighting.
I think
It's okay, Bobby.
Oh,
We'll take you out for ice cream.
oh my God.
I think only your mom is fighting. Your dad is trying to be reasonable. Okay.
Don't worry,
This is
Bobby.
California. I can have two dads.
Don't worry, Bobby. You'll get a PS5.
3 months.
PS5 out of it.
Usually it's your mom that starts the fucking
PS5 for Christmas.
Hey, Bobby,
What?
not you, the other Bobby. The
What
one
other
that was,
Bobby?
the one with the other, you was yelling at me. Yeah.
Your other
Billy. That's a
2
Billy.
hours and 50
Oh,
minutes.
all right.
Dude, that's exactly where I started it at. I started at like 2 hours and 54.
It's shaped like my wife's ugly fucking.
It's so funny. I found it.
Your wife is ugly? Is that what you said?
I'll go back to 250.
You know what? I've never.
I don't like.
I'll go back to
Everyone
250.
who rides a motorcycle has that problem where we're like,
I have found it.
12. You could be doing 12 miles an hour, you doing 100, it doesn't matter. We all have that problem where it's like, this is what I have been missing.
Hey, Adam.
And for me, that was that bike. So,
Or
not
they
to
have that
mention, let me.
I just got confused what I was doing
What?
there.
when they're like, over with.
Or when they starfish.
Are we talking about buttholes?
No, we're talking about the guy that starfish across by your house.
Different kind of people that buy motorcycles, right? They get
Fuck,
that.
dude.
But
I was just doing something. I forgot what I was
they
doing.
also get on there.
Right? There are the people that.
You're like, why do you have this brand new $12.99 here, so cheap? Oh, the guy bought it, rode it home, and then returned it because he said it's too much.
They got to
Well, I'm guessing we grew up in a different world because I grew up riding
Oh,
smokers.
What am I fucking doing? I forgot what I was doing.
I see it
Like,
happen most of the
dude.
time, man. They get scared of the.
Are you a salesman at a?
You don't know why he keeps tagging you. I don't know, Doc. I don't know.
Forgive me, Fallon.
Maybe you're one of the only people he follows.
You know what that is?
Who is that?
What the fuck up,
Billy.
Billy.
It's fucking Billy.
Backroad Moto.
Background
Oh.
screaming.
You changed your name. Like
You've been around a long time.
What was I fucking doing, dude? Oh my god, I just forgot what I was doing.
Valentine.
I don't know, Adam. I was gonna do something. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, right, I remember now. I was trying to type on the screen and I couldn't. I remember now. I remember.
Still smells the same from here.
Well, I actually use conditioner.
I got that microphone. I thought, who let the sardines out? I was like, oh, Everton.
Probably your wife, actually.
Oh my god.
But, you know, hey.
You do fucking chase prostitutes. I fucking sell her out off.
No.
God damn it, Billy.
Whores. I chase whores. I like
With
whores.
your steep goddamn background, I figured you fucking go for whores.
Actually, that's a maple.
Not a goddamn enough money to fucking
Rare maple.
spring for screen.
Billy's going off.
Look, dude, you gotta come harder than that. You're still fucking lackadaisically fucking trying to live
Fucking, your hat is fucking Goodwill. And it
Word
says,
I was trying to type
What
on
up,
the
Bacon
screen
Dick?
and I couldn't type on the
Those
screen.
of us who played
I can't remember what I wanted
baseball
to type
for
on the screen.
A real amount of time. Enjoy a dirty hat. Because
Oh, I wanted
They
adjust my volume.
Where is Bobby?
That's a psychic thing to do.
Right, I want to go into sound settings.
Probably playing with his fish.
shit
He's probably playing with his fish.
Valentine sounds like ballerina.
Speak of the devil. He's
Well,
back.
now we know where Bobby was.
That's what
Now we know where he was. Now we know where Bobby was at.
And Bobby was getting that Wowie.
Now all of a sudden, this pretty girl with some kind of strawberry blonde hair.
He called me strawberry blonde.
There's nothing blonde about that.
Yeah, he's a real piece of shit.
That's just red.
Fucking
Well,
shit.
her picture's this big. I can't tell.
Oh, you are.
Is it not strawberry blonde?
And then you're outside
Straight
too. So.
strawberry.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, her I can't hear nobody, but her daughters were having issues with her
I'm glad you
TV
can't hear
connected with
nobody.
Disney, and I was trying to fix it.
Yeah, that's Billy.
And you
Billy's
want
in there.
Bobby to fix it? He could have fixed your computer. God damn it.
Hey, Ghost, thanks for
He
inviting
couldn't
me back
fix
on
my
here.
computer.
Hey, fuck you! I fixed that shit. I knew it was wrong.
You fixed it by paying someone. That's what you did.
Fucking
Can't hear
the only
none of
thing
y'all
Bobby can
motherfuckers.
fix is that thing.
I paid someone.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I didn't want to fuck with her build because I didn't want to break that shit and then it not be covered by shit.
So let me just catch Adam up. Adam, this is the Ghost Ninja SD channel on YouTube. It's called the Other Guys channel, the Other Guys podcast. Billy is on this every Friday for the most part. And last night they were doing their podcast, and this guy right here pops into their chat, and Billy didn't like him. You know, Billy doesn't like you. You're an asshole. He's a really good judge of character. Billy didn't like that guy. So he started trolling him on this live stream, and it was pretty funny. And I'm really enjoying it. Billy makes the funniest comments because he don't give a fuck. I asked Billy, I'm like, were you drinking a little, Billy? Did you ever answer me?
Fine all day long and not give a
sharing the
fuck.
same
Her
stream and
computer,
also being different.
I don't want to fuck with it and give. If I built it myself, it'd be a different case.
I don't
But I
believe
didn't build
Yeah,
that bit.
and probably would have a good hairline and
Fuck off, Kevin, son of a bitch. I love you.
Yeah, fuck off, Kevin. You stupid fucking cunt.
Fair enough.
He's probably playing with his fish. That's where he disappeared to.
I'll play with my fish.
He loves his fish more than you, doesn't he?
No, but Bobby,
No
here's
law
something.
regarding flame wars. Cheers.
See,
He wakes up,
he said, go this way, move out of the way.
Yeah,
so I
he
can-
told you to get the fuck out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. What's happening?
She
So
wake-
Ghost is a woman and ACDC is another guy?
She wakes up.
Looks
She
like-
wakes up in the middle of the night and is like, "Where you at, Bobby?" Comes out here. He's looking at his fish. Like,
Talks to the fish.
he's over
I
here.
do talk to the fish, but I don't push I to talk to the fish.
What's happening right now?
Look at the fish.
What are you doing?
What's
What are
wrong,
you
Kevin?
doing?
Are you okay?
No, I'm confused because now all of a sudden you're Ghost and Ghost.
I paused it. I like how Billy said, hey, man, your background looks like the kind of guy that would like hookers, and he changed his background. You notice that?
Ghost is Valentine.
What?
How does that make
I think
sense?
your phone is on
It's
crack.
fucking with him.
Okay, hold on.
His phone is like, fuck off, bro.
So now it's saying that I'm
It says
Ghost.
I'm Ghost. He said I'm Ghost.
Yeah, so it's saying Ghost is Billy. It's fucking up on him.
Well,
Oh,
you could
Billy.
be part
Oh,
of your
Billy.
thing.
Oh, Billy.
I can tell you one thing, man. Check this out. This is hilarious. And this cat, Kevin, always pisses me off when it comes to the fucking chat. I've been here for years.
Hey,
Some of you guys know, and
me
I
go
want to
full
fucking punch you in the
Let me go full screen. I'll piss you
I
off.
wish I could meet you and everything face to face. So I could just like pull your tongue out a little bit.
Did you hear? I think Billy said, what I'd like to do is meet you in person and punch you in your face. Is that what you said, Billy? Try 315-37. All right, I just want to go over this part again because it's fucking great. Then we'll go to 315.
Bit, and then like fucking snap your face.
Billy.
Hey,
Right.
hey, Valentine. I gotta say, yeah,
Valentine.
hold on.
Hey,
All right, suck my balls. Okay.
What is going on?
I'm trying to give a compliment.
I'd like to meet you in
Oh,
person.
nice
Punch you in
hat. Well, that's less flattering than what I was going to say. But if you don't mess it hair and your beard is favorable, and I think you're a nice looking guy. And I'd like to meet you at some point. And
Oh God, my dads are fighting.
My dads are fighting. I love it.
I think
It's okay, Bobby. We'll take you out for ice cream.
Oh my God.
I think only your mom is fighting. Your dad is trying to be reasonable.
So,
It's
3:15.
California. I can have two dads.
Bobby, you'll get a PS.
We're at 2:56. We're at 2:57.
Usually it's your mom that starts the fucking
PS5 for Christmas.
Dude,
Bobby,
there's so much going on here. I'm gonna go in at 3:14.
Not you, the other Bobby. The
What
one
other
with
Bobby?
the one with the other.
Do you really want me to skip the next 15 minutes, bro?
Billy. That's a Billy.
Well, you know what? It just comes
Billy,
down to, I'm a nice
we got
guy. It just
15
comes
minutes
down
of content here. You sure you want me to skip over it?
to shit when my wife
Because we'll be at
tells
3:15 in
me
15 minutes.
Your wife is ugly.
17 minutes.
You know what?
I don't know.
I don't like.
That's what you're gonna
Mom?
come back with.
What's
You're
mom?
gonna tell me with my own words.
I don't
You said
like.
your wife's spot was bad. I said it to get a reaction because what's funny. That's my buddy.
All right, cool. I want to check it out.
I don't.
Let's
I
go
don't
with
like
it.
where this is going.
I think maybe you have.
I would be your friend if you didn't have such a big fucking mouth. You know what I mean? You always don't have such a big fucking mouth.
Billy says, I would be your friend if you didn't have such a big fucking mouth, dude. Billy, you're so hilarious.
So you should maybe.
I would be your
It's
friend.
weird that I'm fucking complimenting everybody else but you. Isn't that strange?
No, it doesn't bother me at all. I grew up hard knocks, so you know what?
I can tell. Because you just reach for it. You're like, oh, let's look for the fucking guy everybody likes.
I'm not reaching for it.
No, he's not gonna come back at me. He won't fucking ever come back. I'm used to beating up on fucking little guys. He looks like the little guy, right? Let's beat up on him.
Oh, so you're a small man? Is that what you're saying? You're considering yourself.
That's what you thought.
That's what you thought, motherfucker.
I never said you were small.
Look at it's Bobby, right?
That's what you thought.
He's like this. Bro. Mark and I watched Enemy last night with Jake. You know, the guy from Donnie Darko. Fucking great actor. Dude, that was him at the beginning of the movie. Just fucking hands over his face, man. Just like, I can't even fucking deal with this. So funny, dude. It's the exact same expression. All right, here comes Billy. He's fucking Billy just cammed up. Shit's about to get son. Shit's about to get real because Billy's camming up.
He looks like the little guy, right? Let's beat up on him.
Oh, so you're a small man? Is that what you're saying? You're considering yourself.
That's what you
You're
thought.
considering yourself a small man. I never said you were a small man. But you're a
That's what you thought.
Man, you're a small man.
That's like you Bam Margera fucking yourself.
Made you bigger.
What are you doing? Leaning off your camera? So I can't see you? What are you doing?
It's not something that should be literal. It should be
Billy, I love the way you fucking filibuster him so no one can hear what he's saying, dude. It's like you're so conscious of that. It's awesome.
Come back.
Good job, bro.
Where'd you go?
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Come back. There you go. There you go. Now your mouth shakes the same way. At least your mouth's pointing in the right direction now.
Understand, you know.
I can fit my dick in it correctly now that it's sideways like it's supposed to be.
Look at Ghost. Look at Ghost.
Bobby's having a fucking flashback when he was little.
I don't know what happened. There's like that time my dad threw down the quarter fucking thing, a glass, and shattered, and me and my sister started crying, and
Now he's trying to play on my name.
Orange Bud.
You made that your name. I'm just saying.
Well, that's the cool background.
Any less than
No law regarding Billy.
And trying to
make you say the wrong things or the wrong message.
I'm a small man. I never said you were.
Here you
I
go.
don't commented other than the fact that you are BB on on my screen, you're a black skull with a B and a B. What's wrong with that? That's fine. Okay, let's go. I mean, let's be friends there, bud. I don't care. I'm not judging you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Flocka. This is what Flocka looks like.
Why are my dads fighting so much out of nowhere? I don't like it.
I don't know what happened to you, Bobby. Because of you.
You did it, Bobby. This was your fault.
What's
This
up,
is
Bacon
my
Bits?
fault. I knew it.
Hey, I am the best. I fucking did this. It's all the greatest. I did the greatest thing. The greatest thing. Okay? All I gotta say is, if there was a thing that was good, it was because it's a good thing. Okay? Let's go. All right?
Man, next time you want to fucking cut down on somebody, just don't use me. And I won't.
When did I cut down on you?
You fucking dumbass.
When did I cut down on you? I didn't cut down on you. Look, I said you're the greatest BB with the skull, the black skull, the two white B's that are outlined, and the black and the no. It's the greatest beast. There's two
Say
B's.
whoever the fuck Billy Ballerina is, it hurt my.
He said Billy Ballerina. Yeah, he's a douchebag. So he can only live in the last 30 seconds of his life. Do you realize that? He can't even remember what just happened. It's hilarious.
Feelings, fuck you, pussy face, asshole. Fucking stupid shit.
Okay, the greatest beast, the greatest beast in the world is Billy Ballerina face, according to him. I said,
Bring your face tight.
Yeah, man, I don't know what's going on, man.
All I said was, look, I think you're probably pretty
You can apologize or shut the fuck up, man. It's easy as that.
Okay, I'm sorry for calling you Billy Ballerina face when I really meant Billy Ballerina. That's all I'm saying.
Fuck him. See? Fuck him. Fuck that guy now, dude. I love it. And that's licensed, Billy. It's the best because he's basically saying, troll me. And you're like, dude, I would like nothing more. Thank you. This is like the best God. You're right, man. It's like he's just asking for it over and over again. And you're like, bro.
Look, Bobby right here. It's all going to happen. He's going to say, he's not
You've always been a stupid dick. You always will be a stupid dick, man. You always show your ass in fucking live streams. You're drunk. You're fucking on drugs. Go away.
I don't do drugs. I may be drunk.
How do you find that meme so fast?
Hey, look, this guy is Kamala Harris. He's BP, which means Kamala Harris, KH, same thing.
You just type shit into Google and it comes up like that? Is that what he did? Arguing parents meetings
Hey,
with Yoda.
badass. All right? I love it. I love it. Why don't you just fucking call me? I'll send you my number. You and me can have a conversation. And we can be cordial. Look, everyone on this panel, they all know we've had our confrontation. Everyone on this panel have had confrontation with everyone. Ask Adam and DJ. We've had a confrontation. But you know what? We squashed it. We're friends now. Okay? Ask fucking Ghost Engine. Same thing. Ask Dr. Bobby. We disagreed on things. And guess what?
Have we? I don't think Kevin. Honestly, I don't think me and you have had an argument on anything ever.
But it doesn't matter. I mean, my whole thing is now you should be able to disagree with anybody on just about anything and not have it affect your relationship. That's one of the things I love about this podcast, is you have guys that are completely disagreeing on shit and they're fucking great friends. And they just know how to talk about shit.
I'm surprised you haven't, man, because he calls you out every time. He's like, "Oh, you little kid!" As soon as you came in here tonight, you're a little kid.
Yeah, see, but Billy, I'll tell you that, dude. I'll tell you.
Young, handsome man. Young, handsome man. Something happened. He's a handsome man. Look at that widow's peak. It's a handsome thing. I'm jealous of his widow's peak.
You know what?
No, he just admitted that he's fucking jealous of you because you're so good looking. He literally, his drunk ass just said that. He's like, you're a good looking guy, man. I'm jealous, man. Dude, he's being totally sincere right now. That is so fucking psychotic. Can we just go back and watch that? Billy, are you still here? Dommy Dom Dom. Seymour, what's up? Wait, let me refresh the chat. I don't know if you guys are still with me or not on this. Are you guys still with me on this? Who's still here? Dude, really? I didn't hear that last night. Yeah. It's funny, huh? He literally fucking said that at it's 3 hours 41 3 hours 3 minutes 41 seconds. So let's go to 3 hours 3 minutes. Here, check this out.
Fucking goes the same thing. That's like a Bobby. We disagreed on things, and guess what?
Have we?
Cheers to good-looking man, Billy Valentine.
Honestly, I don't think me and you
He's
have
a
had
damn good-looking man. Cheers.
I think you look into that.
I'm surprised you haven't, man, because he calls you out every time. He's like, "Oh, you little kid!" As soon as you came in here tonight, you're a little kid. You know.
Yeah, see, but Billy, I'll tell you that, dude. I'll tell you.
Young, handsome man. Young, handsome man. Often happens. He's a handsome man. Look at that widow's peak. It's a handsome thing. I'm jealous of his widow's peak. And who would be?
You know what?
Hey, hold on. Wait. Stop.
Because you were sorry for yourself.
Both here it was. Is that Kevin? Here's what it was. Is that he came in? He did say that stuff to insinuate that I am younger. He didn't even say, I need to shut the fuck up and listen to the others. But then he also fucking said, and I'm like, this is where what he's saying right now, and man's drinking, I'm drinking, and I can see because he said, but you do fill that void, and you do bring that out, and that's the whole thing is like where it's like, yeah, I could stop and listen to you guys talk, but especially because we're doing a fucking podcast or we're fucking talking and chatting, and we have people watching. I feel that goddamn void. So there at no point at this whole thing where when he brought that up and then he brought up you fill the void, I was like, there's a contradiction going on here. But I see what's happening.
No, he was not being facetious, bro. He was being drunk and honest. Look, I've been watching this guy for a few minutes, and I can tell. And he was totally being straight. He's like, dude, you're handsome. I'm jealous. He was being very serious.
That's the hair. That's the hair.
You know what?
It's great. It's great.
I'm not
Billy, and I'll give him credit for that little bit right there because it's true. You are a good-looking guy. You've got great hair, bro. You got a great look, man. You got chiseled features. Sometimes you got that fucking beard, bro. I mean, you're a good-looking dude. You know? He knows it. And the thing is why wouldn't just because someone looks good, why would that make you want to pick on them? Why would that make you not want to treat them fairly like everyone else? Isn't that weird? But it's true. And some people do that shit, and he's just outing himself. He's like, yeah, I fucking come here and troll you because you fucking, I come in here, I'm a scumbag. I don't wear a beard as good as you. I have to wear a stupid baseball cap on my stupid receding hairline. And you've got this gorgeous black hair and this fucking black beard, and you look like Blackbeard,
I'm not gonna bring it down on him because again, like I said,
it's jealousy, and he's admitting it.
We're drinking. If he was coming at me with a whole thing of hate, and it was more backhanded,
you have to love the people you're jealous of,
whatever on me. Then I'd come at Kevin.
You can't be jealous of him for the wrong reasons.
I burned my pizza. I burned that pizza because I was talking so.
You're jealous of somebody because you want to be like them, man. You want to emulate them. You want to have what they have. You want to learn from them. You make them your friends, man. You don't alienate them. You don't take compliments well. I hope you're blushing right now, Billy. Nobody calls another man good looking, and Enoch's another one. Does it well as he's got that cavemanish, not Cro-Magnonish so much, but little cavemanish thing going on. It's a good thing, man. What you got, Enoch?
Exactly. I've had enough.
Enoch's like, how dare you?
Look, I got no problem with you.
Brother,
Okay.
I know. Hey, listen, I've had enough conversations with Kevin outside of this and outside of tonight that him saying what he said tonight, at least whatever. And again, man's burned his goddamn piece. I can sit here and be like, hey, I can visually tell someone is not full set right now, and like it's no fucking sweat off my back. The day I'm in person with one of you guys, and the day I'm in person with you, and you guys are just giving me full on backhanded comments, or you're trying to show me, is the day we have problems. But when we're fucking hanging out here online, I'm not gonna come out and I'm not gonna fucking. I'm not gonna fuck your shit up. But Billy, I understand what was happening.
So he's a trained killer, right, Bobby? That guy's like a trained killer, isn't he? He's like Semper Fi, fucking did his time, right? Dude, that's serious talk right there. He's like, yeah, man, I know how to kill people. And he's like, when we're face to face, if I have to kill you, I'll fucking kill you. Do you hear that shit? Bro, just straight up, every single one of you. He's like, I'll take all you motherfuckers down. I love it, man. I love that fucking, just that attitude. Let's go back to that. It's fucking great. Yeah, man. He's fucking hilarious, man. I love this guy. Let's go back to that because it was just so fucking badass.
Saying what he said tonight, at least whatever. And again, man's burned his goddamn piece. I can sit here and be like, hey, I can visually tell someone is not full set right now, and like it's no fucking sweat off my back. The day I'm in person with one of you guys, and the day I'm in person with you, and you guys are just giving me full on backhanded comments. Or you're trying to show me is the day we have problems. But when we're fucking hanging out here online, I'm not gonna come out and I'm not gonna fucking. I'm not gonna fuck your shit up. Billy, I understand what was happening.
Dude, he says, I'm not gonna fuck your shit up. But when we're face to face and you talk shit to me, I will fuck your shit up. Just the way he words it, bro, he's like a fucking poet of threats. Oh my God, I love it.
Yeah. You two fuckers should realize.
He's like haikuing on these motherfuckers.
Yeah, I know. That's just me. But like I said, like right now, I'm putting in why I'm not doing shit, why I'm not saying stuff. You guys run it. I love you both. I love you, Billy, dude.
Let me tell you
honestly,
what,
and if you're
the first time I was ever in a live stream was an off live stream. It was this live stream, and it was when fucking, what was his name? Fucking Mitch, fucking hard body.
Primo, some young guy.
Chip hard body.
Chip, and you popped in here, Kevin, man, and you started treating me like I was a fucking kid. And that was the first live stream I was ever in, and here we are in the last live stream, and I'm just fucking sick of it.
So two times. One.
No, it's fucking bounced live stream after live stream for 7 years. Fuck you. You know what? Fuck you.
God damn, 7 years.
You never called me. You never called me out. You never said anything to me. Now all of a sudden you're fucking Billy Badass trying to tell me that I'm an asshole.
No, I just always left. You always made me leave.
I got no problem with you. I got no problem with you.
I fucking have problems.
I don't even know you.
Fucking does that, dude. Well,
I don't know you.
Fucker, now you do. All right.
Okay. Well, you know what? Why don't you call me? I'll text you my fucking phone number, and you call me.
I don't want to talk to you, bitch. You're not a nice guy. You're kind of a piece of shit.
Well, that's fair enough. But you know what? I'm willing to talk to you about it.
Dark's got a picture of me and my girlfriend on his phone. What kind of horseshit is this? Look at you.
Wait, why are we changing the subject? Why are we not?
Because I just looked at my fucking screen and saw a picture of me and my girlfriend on Dark's fucking phone.
Oh, all right, but hold on a second, though. Hold on a second. This guy's got a problem with me.
Dude, this is psychotic.
I didn't realize that he had a problem with me.
Listen, man, anybody, it's just the way you act toward people. You get on a live stream, you get real overbearing. Like when somebody has to you fucking get blood into the conversation, you'll fucking block it all, fucking make it all about you. if somebody has a conversation going on and they're listening to them, you will start treating them like they're a fucking piece of crap. So people start looking at you. You just did it tonight, and that's going. That's how
funny.
you fucking treat your life.
It's funny for you.
What's wrong with you?
What do you? Well, okay, first of all, you're saying my live stream. I've never had.
Yeah, you turn it into your live stream, man.
No. It's always been someone else's live stream, and they were invited me on. And had I known you, had I known your opinion, I would have treated you differently had you come to me without being aggressive about like, hey, look, you're a fucking piece of shit.
Have you come to me?
Maybe I am. But
I'll give you that. No one's seen that. No one else sees.
Dude, you think you get to go into a goddamn realm with some people, start treating somebody like shit, and then it's on them to treat you with respect, to inform them that they're being a douchebag to you? Are you fucking kidding me? That ain't how the world works, you fucking pussy. Holy shit. Billy. Dude, what he just fucking said. He's like, how dare you come at me when I'm bullying you on the internet? How dare you come at me with this attitude? Why didn't you just approach me with respect? Why didn't you just inform me adult to adult? Because you came in like a fucking piece of shit child, you motherfucker. That's why. That's why I'm talking to you like a child, you fucking douchebag. Right, Billy? Jesus fucking Christ.
This is an opinion that I've never heard from anyone but you. So I'll give you my number, and you can call me. We can hash it out there, bud.
You're right. You're right here. You're right here.
Oh. Then we can hash out here if you prefer.
And we are, motherfucker. I'm saying it.
I'm
calling you out. You fucking treat people like shit. You hear
shit.
words coming out of my fucking mouth right now? Can you hear? Or do I need to call you and say it again? On your phone?
You can call me anytime, dude. I'll give you my phone number. You can call me anytime.
Yeah, I heard you the first time. Fuck's sakes, you wonder why I kept turning off my camera.
Look, dude, I'm nobody. I'm nobody.
Fuck.
I'm an addition.
He just did that shit to me.
I'm not.
That was
I'm
half
not,
English. What you just said was half English.
I am an addition.
I'm a mobile. I'm a mobile.
I am an addition to this room. I am not the room. Okay, I am someone who is invited in. I have never
You start mumbling. Shut up.
All right. About we just reset and hang out and.
No, I want to explore this. I'm curious because I want to mumble.
The reason why.
All right.
The reason why Billy appears at this point, like what Randy just said, is Billy looks like the only badass in the room, is because he's on the side of truth. Billy's defending the truth, and that guy is just trying to make excuses for what he's done. And that's why Billy looks like he's totally making sense, and this other guy's a fucking idiot. When I go into a podcast, sometimes I make the mistake of, saying the wrong thing or whatever, and I kind of feel bad about it, This guy, he's just railroading. It's all he's been doing. It's obvious. He's had no guilt around it whatsoever. He's obviously felt like it was warranted because he felt that Billy was a good-looking guy and he was jealous of him. And he literally just told him that in a moment of sheer, candid seriousness.
Let me pitch real quick. Hello, everybody. I'm first in the chat.
Hey, James.
That's first. Hey, first.
Yeah, I'm first in the chat.
This guy,
What's up,
bro.
everybody?
This guy.
Why we changed in the subject now?
Verse looks like dark.
No.
Why does Verse look
He
dark?
does look like Dark.
You want me to pretend I'm in there with you guys?
Dark, put your camera on. Dark,
It's
put your
white
camera
I
on.
did ask what that was you the whole time. I was like, oh, James, that's dark.
Dark, put your fucking camera on.
got pretty
You guys shut up. You're all crazy. You're all a bunch of crazy guys. Look at you
Brown
all.
dark and white dark.
Now, that sounds like a
I came in here
contradiction.
wanting to ask
a very serious question. What's up, Verse? wondering if Bobby got his nipples pierced, would that increase the reception of his spirit box?
EA, I'll tell you right. I'll tell you right now. Yes.
Good to know. Good to know.
Nipples being pierced and putting the spirit box in a certain position would actually increase the reception. But it doesn't matter. Really
Look at that. Exactly the fucking same.
It's the same fucking person. It's literally the same person, just lighter. Holy shit.
What the fuck? Hey, what are the...
Bill, is that the end of it, buddy? Was that the end of it, or was there more? You probably, I'm gonna guess and say you probably don't remember. You're like, some of this is new for me right now. I think it's over. Well, I gotta tell you, Billy, I loved it, man. You were like, it's worth watching, and I'm like, yeah, it was really worth watching, bro. That was just some good podcasting moments, man. Got to give you and Ghost Ninja and all the guys fucking credit, man. It's a great podcast. You guys fucking keeping it real up in there. That's what I love about it. And what I love was that the other guys were allowing you to keep it real. You know what I mean? They were very supportive of you expressing yourself in an honest. They totally saw what you saw. And they were like more than willing to just sit by and just, experience what you had to fucking process. No, I'm sure that, that just kind of, at one point, bro, it's the straw that broke the, what is it? I want to say lapidary. Whatever, camel. What kind of camel? Was it one hump or two humps? That broke the camel's back. It was the straw that broke the camel's back, bro. And you snapped and you were like, that's enough, dude. I'm not taking this shit anymore. What kind of camel? Was it a one hump camel or a two? What's the word? Dirt. I'm like, what's the goddamn, what do you call these goddamn camels, bro? One hump or two hump? What's the terminology? Billy knows the terminology, everybody. Watch. Billy understands all the terminology, the camel terminology. I can't remember. Billy's like, I don't know anything about you. What you're talking about. Nick Brown, what's up, buddy? Dude, I'm smoking that orange ooze. How dare you, world? Dromedary and a Bactrian. Thank you. A dromedary. That's the word I was trying to think of. I said lapidary. Dromedary. Like drama. There's like, think of a camel standing up with one hump. He's got the dromedary. Drama. Dramatic camel. That's how I'm going to try to remember that word. Dramatic camel. I want to be in a metal band called Dramatic Camel. And the camel's going to have two humps. Just to be dramatic. Wait. What? Richard Magnarelli. What's up, buddy? Look, this is orange ooze. Orange ooze. I smoked it all. But I got a little bit of orange ooze left. WNBC. WN orange ooze. When wife came out. Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? That was so funny when at the very end, that other guy was like, hey, everybody, I'm here in the chat with all of you. Just being here in the chat. It's so fucking funny, dude. That guy was so fucking funny, man. That shit's almost worth going back and watching again. Just that part.
I'm nobody. I'm nobody. I'm an addition to a room. I'm not.
That was
I'm
half
not.
English. What you just said was half English.
I am an addition.
I'm a
to
mobile.
this room.
I'm a mobile. Fuck off.
I am an addition to this room. I am not the room. Okay, I am someone who is invited in. I have never been
If you start mumbling, shut up.
All right. How about we just reset and hang out and
No, I want to explore this. I'm curious because I
want to mumble some more.
All right.
Look,
Let me
look,
pitch real quick. Hello, everybody. I'm
Go
first
ahead,
in the chat.
Hey, James.
At first,
Hi,
hey,
James.
first, shit.
Yeah, I'm listening in the chat. What's up, everybody?
I've never seen.
Why are we changing the subject now?
Verse looks like dark.
No.
Why is Verse looking
He
dark?
does look like Dark.
I thought that was
It's
dark.
white
dead ass
dark.
entire time.
Dark, put your camera on. Dark,
It's
put
white
your
I
camera
dark.
on.
did ask thought that was you the whole time. I was like, oh, James, oh, that's dark.
Dark, put your fucking camera on.
I'm pretty white all of a
I was like,
sudden.
why is dark?
And we
I
have
go, dark. I go, dark.
That's freaking great. Hey, everybody. Bacteria camels have two humps like the letter B. The humps are used to store fat that convert to energy when needed. Bacterian camels are shorter and heavier than the one-humped dromedary camels. Big jars and nice cars. Some. Jeffrey Barkley, what's up? Holy shit, what's up, guys? How's it going, man? Flight got turned around because of a disrupted passenger. United Airlines flight to Tel Aviv. Can you imagine, man? How far they got? Mark Andrew Barlow, what's up? Let me refresh this chat number. It's not moving at all, man. A whole bunch of guys just came in and said hello. Don't look at Bitcoin. I got it right here. It got down to 34,017. It's back up a little bit. Yeah, I unfortunately have my eye on it right now. Dude, is Orlando's prediction of $2,000 Ethereum going to come true? He's $300 away. Fucking Orlando. Can you believe that shit? I feel bad getting you into this crypto. No, don't feel bad, man. Are you kidding me? Do you think it's not going to come back, bro? Is that what you think? Let me remind you of something. These are the Bollinger Bands supplied to us by Joe H. Right? We're at 35.0, right? We got down to 34.0. We could go all the way down to 29, man. We're fine. We're fine. We know about this. It's always been here. This information has always been here. So don't panic. Just hodl. Hodl with me, man. Everything's fine, man. Everything's fine. Oh, everything's fine. The oxygen level's about, 8% richer. You guys might feel a little lightheaded. Let's see here. I think that's a bronterock. I think they call that a bronterock. Big drop. Big drop. Big drop. Big drop. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Just as we pull the charts up, crypto literally just drops on Billy Valentine's cue. Look at this. Hold on. It was the big crash of 2022, and I hodled. I go on a shirt that says, I hodled the crypto crash of 2022. Or I hodled hashtag crypto crash 22. Make it shorter. It's so windy outside. Really, 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 really windy. Yellow marker on Matic. Nice big yellow candle on Matic. Yellow marker on Elon and Matic. Elon and Matic. What does it mean? Oh, yellow marker on Ethereum. Green volume smashing Bitcoin. Yellow marker on Bitcoin. Yellow marker on Cardano. And it went in that order. So Matic is leading the way right now, guys. Watch, keep your eyes on Matic. Everything's going up on Matic right now. $1.51 Matic. Man, if you were trying to buy into this market, oh my goodness. Theta is at the bottom. Loopring is at the bottom. Solana is at the bottom. Elon is at the bottom. Engine's at the bottom. -22. Negative AXS. EFI, -22. Shiba Inu, -22. Mana, -21. Eagle, -21. Phantom, -20. Harmony One, -20. It's down to Harmony's down to 19 cents. AVAX 58 cents. Storage is down to $1.01. Storage is down to $1.01. Synthetics is at $3.77. It's an opportunity to purchase some stuff. Hey, we're gonna purchase some stuff. Really cheap Bitcoin. What? Why not? Is it gonna go down to 29? I don't care. Okay. Let's do this. Really cheap Bitcoin, man. It could totally keep dropping. $34.9 Bitcoin. You're going to charge a lot more, I'm sure. Declined. I tried, but I got declined. Wow, wow, wow. Maybe it's better. Maybe it's going to drop even more, and I should wait. It is on a downward trend right now. It is so on a downward trend. So the whole market's on a downward trend right now. Bitcoin can go all the way down to 29, which would be the last Bollinger Band that Joe H gave me. It got down to 34.0. It's at 34.9 right now. It could go back to 34 easy. Wow, wow, wow. What is our target? We could watch Carl the Moon and see what his last upload said. Oh, interesting. Huh. Hello? It's the bank. All right, so they verified it all, but the transaction didn't go through. Oh, it went low. It went lower. Hey, you see that? It worked out in my favor, man. Wow, that's hilarious. Oh, I freaking love it. Real. Nobody's even doing it like that anymore, though. No, nobody's even doing it. What are you even doing? And it looks like it's time to just do a thing and say a stuff. And do a thing and say a stuff. Bowflow. When it's nothing but, okay, 34.8. Yeah, that's not me, though. I'm sure. Oh, they got me. I'm sure they got me rough, bro. Yeah, 35.2 because they're cocksuckers. So 35.2 is where they fucking nailed me at. These motherfuckers. But it's because they're bunches of motherfuckers. All right, let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Man, something I have is obviously pumping. I don't know what it is, but something's, doing something decently right now. It is, my Harmony 1 is still at 300%. So that helps a lot because I got a good amount of Harmony. Okay. Let's do this. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, my God. There was a fee involved. It was $30 or so. And I notated it. Goodbye. Holy shit. It dropped again. Oh my God, let's get some more. Bowflow. Dude, if it keeps dropping, I'm going to keep getting some. I'm accumulating right now. This is my time. I got this shit all fucking figured out. Oh my God, I'm going to have the cheapest fucking Bitcoin. Holy shit. I've accumulated a little Bitcoin over the last few days over this dip. All crypto's finally at discount prices, right, Blend Bros? I just picked up some Bitcoin, bro. Right now, live on the show. I did it yesterday too. And if it keeps dropping, which it's doing right now, hey man, I know it can go down to 29. And if it goes down to 29, I'll buy it down to 29. I'm really glad I got it where I just did. they're getting me at like 35, you know. They're kind of fucking me. But dude, this one place I use, I can use a credit card instead of a debit card. I don't know how many places will let you use a credit card. Can anybody name it's at 29. You okay, 28, 29, whatever. I get it at 28, bro. I lost my bowling. Oh, here it is. Here. Yeah, I got 29. I got 29. 35 down to 29. Oh, we got orange creamsicles across the board here. It's exciting times here. We're going in for the big crypto reset, man. Everybody, all aboard. Everybody that wanted to get on crypto, get on board right now. Now's your time, folks. You know, Bitcoin can only get about $5,000 more, guys. Really, according to the Bollinger Bands. We should be fine. That's why I'm not panicking right now at all. And if it does go down that low, buy it, man. You guys get in on this shit. Dude, I was buying, my average buy-in on Bitcoin is 52,300. That's my average buy price. So I'm not making money on it until it goes to $52,400, you know? But, you know, if you think Bitcoin's going to go back up to $52,400 again someday, put a 1 in the chat. It's at 30, or do you think this is it? Put a 0 if you think this is it for Bitcoin. It's never going up again. Let's see, 1s versus 0s. We'll see what we can get. 1, Jeffrey Barkley says it's going up. Let's look at what we got here on the market. We got Bitcoin at negative 10% right now over the 24-hour. It's $700 above its 24-hour low. Oh. Head and shoulders pattern, guys. We got a right side up head and shoulders right here on Ethereum. And it dropped from it. So let's see what it does now. It's reacted now. It should stop reacting. Let's see what else we got. Nothing on Elon. Elon is like fucking so hard to read. I don't even understand it. Matic has, man. Oh, man. Matic might be showing a fucking head and shoulders pattern. I can't tell. This is possible. But that's what might be what that is. It didn't come back down, so that's good. That's good. But if this comes down and forms another shoulder on Matic, we've got a reverse head and shoulders pattern. It'll be shoulder, head, shoulder, and then it'll go up. So if it drops right now, it'll have to drop and do that. As of right now, if it's going up, that's freaking fine. If it's as long as it's going up, that's great. Great movement. It's recovered from that regular head and shoulders pattern. It's recovered. Now it's just going back to where, it wants to go. So let's see if everything is still following Matic. Seems to be in the lead. Sandbox is right behind Ethereum then, and then Bitcoin, I guess. We'll magnify these so we can see what's going on with the volume. Right? And look for this matic to go back down to reform that shoulder, that second shoulder pattern, which is right here. So look for this drop right here. Here it is. Here it is, guys. There it is. Boom. That's it. That's it. It did it. It fucking did it. It formed an inverse head and shoulders pattern on the 1 minute chart, and it just bounced back up. And that should be it. It fucking hit it and went up. It didn't even take time for it to do it. Wow, look at the bottom correcting on that candlestick, guys. Look at the volume coming up underneath. Look at the volume coming up underneath in red. It's going to flip green. Look at this. Right here, guys, right here. This is going to go green. Look, it pushed the whole scale down. The volume. If that flips green, it's gonna respond to that upside down head and shoulders. It did exactly what it needed. Okay, it went a little further. If there's that green volume, let's see if that keeps. It did exactly what it needed to do. It didn't go below the head, though, did it? No, it didn't. It didn't go below this point. Dude, there it goes. There it goes. Upside down head and shoulders pattern, man. It results in a spike upwards. You got that green volume below. Green volume below. Wait for that thing to turn yellow again. Look, you're getting yellow on Cardano right now. Green on Sandbox. Yellow, no, yellow on Bitcoin. It's a great sign. Just look for it on Matic. Because Matic's supposedly leading everything, right? There it goes, yellow. This should be it. Let's see if the volume continues in green. There we go. It's got a spike. It should spike way the fuck up now. So, there it goes. It should keep going. $1.51, $1.52. It should keep going. It should go up to it should go back up to $1.52 at least and hold it when it decides to finally go up. So give it another minute or two. Let's see if that volume continues on Matic. Keeping our eye on everything else too while we're doing this. Here, and we've already checked everything. There's just a quick rundown. The very bottom is Theta, Elon, Loopring, Solana, AXS, Engine, Sushi, One, Harmony, VRA, Eagle, Shiba, Inu, Mana, EFI. That's what's at the bottom. All the way up to the Sandbox, XTZ, AVAX, Storage, FTM, Algo. Those are all under 20. Then you got Uniswap, Link, Scale, Atom, Vet, Dot. All are down, very low, very purchasable right now. Bitcoin's going to disappear. Purple Ice thinks Bitcoin's going to disappear. Wait, why isn't the chat on screen? What's going on here? Oh, there it is. We lost, but still ahead. This is a good time to buy, and we need to make a call and ask about moving what we made and buy into something new. What caused these drops? Oh, a whole bunch of stuff caused these drops. But this is the first quarter of 2022, and it's expected to explode. So just look at this as a time for people like me that are just going to buy a whole bunch of fucking crypto. A bunch of people like me are going to get wealthy over this. Everybody that buys in right now, man, when this market goes, there's too much technology, guys. There's way too many people in it. It's not going anywhere. This market's not going to disappear. So Joe H, where the fuck are you, man? It's almost down to 29 like you predicted. I wonder if Joe thinks it's going to go down to 29. It's only 5,000 away from that. 29,000. Look at the wind outside. Holy shit. Oh my God. I'm kind of worried about that Elon thing. I mean, it's pretty heavy and substantial, but it's like a wind sail, you know. Hope the wind, I didn't bolt it down. We should go down there with the screw gun with some washers and some screws and screw it in. My bandwidth is just fucking amazing. When you see crypto this low, buys much people, what caused these drops? Okay. You want to go over some of the causes of this crypto crash? The Federal Reserve announcing Jerome Powell's, they've whatever his term, they've refreshed his term there, and he gave a speech, and there were other factors as well. Russia is threatening to ban aspects of crypto mining. There's other countries that are threatening to ban crypto altogether. There's a stock market crash occurring simultaneously. I can check my stock here. Stock market crash occurring simultaneously. And Joe Biden's presidency is not going well. You know, there's a lot of distrust and a lot of uncertainty. Yeah, bro, the market's way down. The stock market crashed. So the stock market crashed 1.3%. That's the Dow is down 1.3%. The NASDAQ is down 2.7%, and the S&P 500 is down 1.8%. So my loss is $500 negative on my stocks over the day. And if I look at my portfolio here, total gain negative. I've lost $2,300 in the value of my stocks total. Out of like $17,000 or $18,000 that's invested. All the shit happening in the Ukraine. Yeah, with Russia fucking building a false flag fucking front a goddamn war over there in Ukraine. Yeah, that's not helping it. Supply chain, things not being in the grocery stores. You know, when someone just says, look, I went to the grocery store and there's only one kind of bread on the shelf. You know, what's up with the supply chain? Yeah, it's disrupted. We know, you know. Here goes Bitcoin, 34.7. Remember, they were jacking me all the way up at 35 too, man. They were jacking me. On the border. I wish Joe H was here, man. I'd love to hear. Oh, we were going to check out what Carl on the Moon was going to say about Bitcoin. Bitcoin signal. He just saw something 8 hours ago. Okay, there's two different. Let's go with this one. It's the latest one. We'll go with his latest upload.
In this video, the Bitcoin price is going down. There are two major news stories that triggered this sell-off. SEC is rejecting MicroStrategy's Bitcoin accounting practices, and people are now scared that maybe Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy has to sell back all the Bitcoin. Is this true or no? Probably not, but people are FUDDing. And this is a big reason for the sell-off. The other big reason is, of course, the fact that Russia has a big proposal for a big ban on all Bitcoin and crypto mining right now. These two news stories has triggered a big sell-off. But I'm also, of course, going to go into the Bitcoin price, take a look at the technicals. And if you think that that sounds interesting, then I think it's... Hello guys and welcome to The Floor. My name is Carl and I'm here to bring you this cryptocurrency video. And let's talk about the fact that Bitcoin broke out of the falling wedge. But as you can see, we're breaking to the downside, not to the upside. And people may be surprised because obviously a falling wedge is a bullish pattern. But as I always tell you guys, a bullish pattern only has approximately 70% chance to break up and still 30% to break down. The previous falling wedge did break to the upside. This one broke to the downside. But let's talk about specific price targets and where we're going. Are we in a bear market? That's what you guys want to know for sure. So essentially, I told you for quite some time now that as long as we hold above this 42K level, then we can still say that we are in a weekly bull market. But if we break below it, that means we're in a weekly bear market. Right now, obviously it's still Saturday, so we have to wait until Monday for confirmation. But let's go to the weekly real quick. We can see now that the weekly time frame has a massive candle down here, and what we need to see is a weekly close above 42K. But as of right now, when I'm looking at this, it doesn't look like it's very likely that we're going to get a massive pump above 42K. But if we see that, then that would be, of course, very, very strong signal from the bulls. Right now, it looks like the bears are taking over control. And I did show you actually a few weeks ago that we have a huge bearish divergence here on the weekly time frame. And some people are afraid that this is a sign of a huge long bear market here. I would say it's possible that we're getting a bear market now on the weekly, yes, because it seems like we're confirming that. So maybe we are going to go 30K, maybe even dip down for a liquidity grab below 30K and go sideways for some time. And people will think we're in a bear market, but I think we are eventually going to go up above $100,000 before the end of this year, because that just makes sense from a historical perspective on the bull cycle, bear cycle kind of thing, in my opinion. But let's talk about the fact that Bitcoin is right now breaking down below 42K. That is the level we've been watching. The next big level to watch for Bitcoin is, of course, 30K. This is like the end of the line for Bitcoin. If we break below 30K, then we are in massive trouble. Then the only next big would be 20K, which would be, of course, very crazy to go back and revisit those type of levels. That would be the previous, but I'm not saying that we're going there. So let's not panic here, guys. Let's not talk about too low prices. Let's go back into the daily and talk about what's happening here. What I'm waiting for here is to see some type of bullish divergence at some point, because if we see a nice little bullish divergence somewhere here, that could be a place to put in a long and try a long position. Right now, I am not in any position at all. I'm just waiting for Bitcoin to show me some strength or weakness here. Some resistance here could turn into support there potentially, but it's not enough for me to put in a long right there. But many people are talking about manipulation. Let's talk about that. So we had one big news story yesterday. Russia proposes a ban on use and mining of cryptocurrencies, and immediately we've seen the price start to go down after this news came out. So that yesterday everyone said this is the reason why we're going down. And right now, just a few hours ago, we got the next big blow to Bitcoin. SEC rejects MicroStrategy's Bitcoin accounting practices, and now people are fudding around saying that maybe MicroStrategy will be in trouble now because they bought so much Bitcoin, they borrowed money to buy Bitcoin, and this just completely made the price tank. So it seems like we have two big news stories, and these seem to be the reason why we are seeing a huge dump.
I gotta tell you, this is an insane dump. It's just like the worst one ever, probably. But and I don't know if that's for sure or not. But it just seems like the kind of news that causes this shit, and then everything goes back to normal again. You know.
Right now, let me know in the comments down below. Do you think this is manipulation? Some people say this is proof of manipulation. I wouldn't go that far, but I would say that yes, this is definitely the reason why we're going down right now. But it's not a coincidence that we have the Russia big ban on Bitcoin and then SEC rejecting the biggest Bitcoin buyer in the world right now. Obviously, this made thumbs up down below if you enjoy these quick videos when I
This was 9 hours ago. It's only 16 seconds. Let's see this other one. This was longer.
Hello guys and welcome to the moon. My name is Carl and I'm going to bring you this cryptocurrency video, and let's talk about the fake out we saw yesterday and now the dump we're seeing as of right now, a correction. So right now we saw a falling wedge forming, and yesterday I showed you this falling wedge, and in fact, as you can see, even though we broke down below this green support box, we are still technically actually within this falling wedge, which is of course a bullish pattern. As you can see, Bitcoin is right now testing
Not
the
anymore.
bottom support here. So I have support there, and now support there.
He was wrong.
Forming this support line, and that is of course still technically then a sign that the falling wedge is still intact. But that said, we have to keep in mind here that something bearish happened right now. We broke through this green support box.
Oh, there he goes.
Which is, of course, a previous massive.
There he goes. He got
now,
it.
Huge support box. We broke below it. I would say this. Today's Friday. This weekly candle that we're forming now, let me just go to the weekly real quick, is
it's not the worst, though.
extremely important. Because the big question on my mind right now is, are we going to see a weekly candle close below $41,000 here or above? Let's take an example here. Right there, we saw a weekly candle come all the way down to $39,500. But then, before the weekly close, Bitcoin came back up again, closed above, and then we saw this huge rally of approximately 70%. This is still in the cards based on the weekly candle. However, if Bitcoin closes a weekly candle now below 42,000, below 41,000, then in my opinion, that is a confirmation bear market on the weekly time frame, which means that we now have a weekly bear market and a weekly downtrend, and that is obviously bearish, as anyone with any kind of technical analysis background would understand, a bearish pattern. So we have already been. Let me go back to the.
He got it pretty good. I'll give him credit.
Bear trend on the daily. I've told you this for quite some time now. I've been telling you that we have lower highs, lower lows. Obviously, I was thinking that maybe a bounce off of the support with a breakout out of the falling wedge. This did not happen, and this is why we got a fake out yesterday, as you can see here, and I was waiting for a confirmation to add multi-million-dollar long position, but we never saw the confirmation really of the breakout. We saw some volume, and obviously it looked quite interesting yesterday, but you can see that we came straight back down again, below the resistance. We're back in the wedge.
Hey, Chris.
And essentially, it was not enough confirmation for me to add to this $1 million position. And obviously, right now my positions are completely closed, so I don't engage in that. And the big question right now is: are we going to get that breakout again or not? Or, I mean, some people may say that we're probably going to go down like this, but I think the weekly close now before the end of this week is going to be the big thing to watch. Like I said, I want to repeat myself. If we close above 42K before Monday, then I am going to remain bullish on the weekly time frame. But right now, Bitcoin is hanging by a thread, quite literally. So yeah, pay close attention.
Watch
and
those
if we do
altcoins.
see a breakout to the upside out of this falling wedge, then I am going to put in a massive multi-million-dollar long position. So right now here, I had a small position open, which of course got closed. But if we break back above 42K and break above the resistance of this falling wedge, then I'm going to put in a big position, a multi-million-dollar position, maybe $3, $4, $5 million in a huge long position. But right now, we have not confirmed that yet. But if we see this, then over on Bybit, I will do a massive position. And don't forget, guys, to go below this video, because below the video, you find my Bybit link. If you also want to trade the breakout out of the falling wedge, click my link and you get $4,000 in bonus. And this is only for experienced traders. So guys, you let me know. Do you think in the comment section right now that we are still bullish on the weekly? Are you thinking that this falling wedge is going to break out? Because remember, we had another falling wedge back there. This one broke to the upside. This falling wedge could still break to the upside. We still didn't see a huge confirmation of the bearish scenario just yet. Only on the daily, not on the weekly. So you let me know, guys. Is this fractal going to play out? And how big of a pump would we see if that plays out?
Let me know. All right, you guys. So I hope you all had fun this morning with the hour with me. I will see you guys on the next show. Make sure to check for those. Check out. Look out. Watch out for those notifications for when I go live. All right. Love y'all. Thank you, Billy, for sharing that video with us today. I mean, it was great. Shouts out to Ghost Ninja and the podcast, the other guys' podcast. Check out Ghost Ninja SD on YouTube. All right, check me out. I'm at Nays Garden Show on TikTok, guys. If you help me out over there, at Nays Garden Show on TikTok, at Nays Garden Show on Instagram, at Nays Garden on Twitter. I will be there when I'm not here. All right, love y'all. Bye.